subject EVS 1, Standard 4th. Hello students, I am Elspeth Sibi and today we are going to learn chapter My Upbringing. Upbringing means the way a child is treated and taught how to behave by his or her parents. Let us study the chapter in detail. Can you tell? Students, here is the question for you. Please give me the answer. Students, you can see this picture. What the boy is doing? Yes, boy is learning how to ride a cycle from his father. When you are small, you don't know how to ride the bicycle. It's the parents who help you to teach you to ride a cycle. Now see this picture. Mother is giving food to her child. When you are small, you don't know how to eat. It's your mom who gives you the food. So see how mother is giving the delicious food to his own child. Boy is learning the methods of cooking from his mother. When you're small, you learn a lot of things from your parents. You also love cooking. See, this boy is learning how to make a pizza from his mother. See the grandma and the boy. The boy is listening to the story told by grandmother. You always like to listen stories. This the boy is listening the story told by the grandmother. Stories gives you lots of moral values. You learn a lot of things from stories. Students, observe the picture carefully. You can see father helping his son to ride the bicycle because he's learning. He don't have balance. The next picture is mother giving food to baby. You know that when you're young, you can't eat from your hands. You need someone's help. So your mother is giving food to baby. The next picture is the mother is serving the food. She's showing that what all you should include in your diet. She's teaching her son the good manners. The next picture is the grandma is telling story to his son. When you're small or when some students want to sleep, they want to hear a story. So here the grandma is telling the story. You observe the picture carefully. What do you see in this picture? This is my question. What are the kids in the pictures learning from the grown-ups? Students, I already told. Boy is learning how to ride a cycle from his father. Children are listening to the story told by grandmother. They are learning how to behave from this. Girl is learning the method of cooking from her mother. So you can see the picture. You learn many of the things by the grown-ups. That is from your parents or from your grandmother. We learn many different things while we are growing up. They lead to the development of certain habits, likes and dislikes. They shape our view and thoughts. This is what is known as upbringing. So students, you can see my picture. When you were small and you have grown up, and how did you learn the good habits and the bad habits? Let us read. We learn many different things while we are growing up. They lead to the development of certain habits, likes and dislikes. They shape our views and thoughts. This is what is known as upbringing. While we grow up, students, you can see my picture when you were small and now you have grown up. You are in fourth standard. We learn many things From where do you learn many things? From school, from your society, from your parents, from your relatives, etc. They form a habits, likes and dislikes. Many of them learn from the parents. They shape our views and thoughts. Your parents teach you what is good and what is bad. And this all process is called as upbringing. What this baby is doing? Yes, baby is playing. It's a small age when your smile, your cuteness attracts everyone. And this is a time of growing. See how the baby is learning to walk. When you're born, slowly you learn everything. What this girl is doing? Yes, the girl is brushing the teeth. By brushing your teeth, the germs go away. Your teeth become stronger. What this boy is doing? Yes, the boy is bathing. Bathing is a good option to avoid the germs present in your body. Bathing also keeps you clean and fresh for full time. The boy is riding a cycle. Cycle makes by riding the cycle makes you the body stronger and your energy boost for a longer period of time. The parents are doing grocery shopping. You all love grocery shopping. Is the time you can put all the things in the basket and you see many new things in the market in the grocery shopping. How did you learn all this thing? Who taught you all this thing? You must have seen photographs of your childhood. You begin to crawl. You learned how to walk and how to talk. And apart from this, you learned many more things. How to brush your teeth, how to bath, how to eat without spilling, how to behave with people older than you. You learn many more things beside this basic ones. How to fill your school bag, how to ride a bicycle, how to play a cell phone game, when to feed the cattle, how to buy groceries, how to behave with strangers. The list can go on and on. Parents and relatives teach us a lot of things. They show us the way to correct our mistakes and they want us to be good person. Our loved ones and close relatives also teach us many things. Our loved ones help us to develop good habits as they have affected for us. Our close relatives teach us how to carry out our own tasks ourselves. Beside our friends, we are also influenced by our neighbors. We get to know about the food and festivals of neighbors from different parts of the country. Thereby, we become familiar with diversity. We learn good habits from our neighbors. See, the family so happy they are. Parents teach us a lot of things. You learn and behave what your parents does. See this parent, they are so happy. And same way the children are also happy. You learn a lot of things from your parents. Good manners, bad manners, and also eating habits, languages, cultures, everything you learn from your parents. Relatives teach us a lot of things. Students, see such a big family. It's not only the parents who teach you good manners and bad manners, it's also the relatives, also the neighbors. You learn and behave in the society. Students, you can see this picture. The family is very happy and there are two kids. See, this is relatives. So big family with the grandparents and everyone. See how the father is teaching his son to walk. See how grandmother is taking a walk. Parents and relatives teach us a lot of things. They show us the way to correct our mistakes as they want us to be a good person. Parents and close relatives also teach us many things. They help us to develop good habits. Relatives teach us how to carry out our own tasks ourselves. We learn many things by others' observation. Many of the things we pick up unconsciously and begin to behave like our friends. Our friends, we are also influenced by our neighbors. We get to know about the food and festivals and many other cultures of neighbors or our relatives from different parts of the country. So students, who is this? The child of the lion. And what I want to ask you, how does a lion cub learn how to hunt? Let us see the answer. A lion cub is not able to hunt as soon as it is born. It is taught how to hunt by its mother and other lioness in the pride. These cubs are cute, helpless for about the first 2 weeks. You can see my image. This is the lion life cycle. You can see a newborn lion cub, then it becomes lion cub, and then it becomes parent lions taking care of the cubs. Then you can see the young lion and it becomes to the adult lions. They do not even open their eyes. Therefore, the mother keeps them hidden away from others. When the cubs are about 8 weeks of age, they are introduced to the other members of the pride. Students, it seems like when we are born, our eyes is not open. Parents take care of us. The same way the mother takes care of the lion. And after 8 weeks, the cub is introduced to everyone. All the lioness take care of the cubs. A cub is pampered by all of them until it is their months old. Then it begins to learn how to hunt. It takes 2 or 3 years for a cub to become adept at hunting. Students, when you're small, you can't do many of the things. It's the mother who helps you for bathing, giving you food, playing with you. It's the same way with here. The cub do not know hunting. It takes nearly 3 months. They learn the hunt. It's the mother teaches them how to hunt. Have you heard the names of Ali, Raghunath, Baraf or Samit Anil Pandit? Students, let's see who is the student and what they have done for the nation. Ali is a girl from Shahapur Taluka in Thane district. Ali rescued a older sister from a leopard. See students, such a bravery act she has done. Older sister was in difficulty that a leopard had attacked her sister and she did the brave courage to rescue her from the leopard and she is getting the bravery award from Mr. Manmohan Singh. Let us see more bravery acts. So students, who was he? Samip rescued buffaloes tied in a cow shed. from a fire. Such a brave, courageous work he have done. The buffalo shed was in a fire and he rescued so many buffaloes. There are also so many students. They have done their brave work. In English also you'll study about the two children who have done the courageous work, the bravery act. For this brave act, the two were felicitated with the National Bravery Award by the Prime Minister of India in 2030. In 2030, the Prime Minister was Manmohan Singh. Do you know Baba Amte spent his entire life in social service. His lifelong goal was to serve people suffering from leprosy and also other handicapped people and to help them stand on their own feet. In this mission, he was helped immensely by his wife, Sahana Tai. Baba Amte is also known as Murlidhar Devdas Amte. He was born on 26 December 1914, was a social worker. He has received numerous awards and prizes including the Padma Bhushan, the Dr. Ambedkar International Award. He is also known as the modern Gandhi of India. He died in 19 February 2008. He was that time aged 93. The parents having the conversation with each other. Let us see what is the conversation. These parents have come for a parent-teacher meeting at school. See what they say to each other. Earlier, Renuka never ate her vegetables. Now that she has started going to school, she, she eats everything without a fuss. Renuka is the parent. She's saying to another lady that my child doesn't eat vegetable. Now when she started going school, she has started eating that without refusing it. Such a good work. Students, you have to eat vegetables. Vegetables are very good for your body. Ever since Zoya, Shilpa and Gail have become friends, they ride their bicycle together every evening. I'm happy that they all get enough exercise. Now the next lady is saying that my child has become friend to everyone. She enjoys her bicycle with everyone in the evening and she's also getting so much exercise. I'm happy about it. Now the boy is saying, ever since Prathamesh has become friends with Salman and Boham, he has started taking a lot of interest in Max. See, the parents are so happy by sending the children to school. The gentleman is saying that he has become friend with Salman and Bohman and is also interested in Max. Pratap, this is my neighbor. He likes to go for walk every morning. I call him Ajoba. Sometimes I go to the hill with him. Parents, you go with your students, you go a walk with your parents. So your Pratap is telling, I like my neighbor. He takes to me a ride, sometimes to the hill. Supriya, Didi living next to us loves to read. She often gives me nice storybooks to read. Supriya is saying, my sister means Didi, which you call as in Hindi. She gives me the lots of storybook to read. Storybooks increase your memory power, gives you lots of knowledge, and you learn about the new stories. Hina, this is my neighbor. She is very old. Even then, she sweeps a friend yard every day without fail. She does her own work herself. Because of her, I realize that we all must be self-reliant. Students, you should always do your own work. See this old lady. She's so old and she cleans her own garden, her own house. Even you have to do the same thing. So students, what we have learnt in this chapter, let us do the quick recap. The many things we learn as we grow up together make our upbringing. Our parents and close relatives play an important part in our upbringing. We also learn many things from our friends and neighbors. We learn from the conscious efforts taken to make us good people. We also learn through observation and exposure. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. Our loved ones try hard to see that we develop dash habits. Students, what is the answer? Yes, good habits. Very good. Our neighbors also influence our dash upbringing. Dash spent his entire life in social service. Baba Amte. Question number 2. State true or false. Our teachers teach us how to walk. It's true or false? Yes, the answer is false. Our teachers show us how to correct mistakes. True. We pick up many things through observation and exposure. True. Question number 3. Answer in one sentence each. First, how do we develop certain likes and dislikes? Answer. We develop certain likes and dislikes when we start learning new things while growing up. Second, how do we learn about diversity? Answer. When our neighbors are from other places, we get to know about their food and festivals and become familiar with diversity. Question number 5. Answer in 2 or 3 sentences each. What is upbringing? Answer. While we grow up, we learn many things. This learning leads to development of certain habits, likes and dislikes. This learning shapes our view and thoughts. This process is known as upbringing. Students, here is a homework for you. Do in your rough book. What did you learn from your parents and relatives? How did you learn these things? Make a list. This is the homework for you. Please do in your rough book. So students, I hope you understood the chapter. Thank you.